Collisions. What are the causes? This table shows factors that contribute to collisions. Notice that alcohol and drugs are high on the list, but speed is number one. During 2000, California had a total of 511,000 traffic collisions, 3,300 fatal, 198,000 injury, and 309,000 property damage only. Speed was indicated as the primary collision factor in 28% of the fatal and injury collisions. Of the licensed drivers in California, 22% were under 30 years of age. However, drivers under 30 years of age comprise 35% of all drivers in fatal and injury collisions. It's common for vehicles to turn left right in front of another vehicle that is driving straight through a green light. Right turns. When turning right at an intersection, drivers may be focused on traffic coming from their left and not notice cars entering the road from a driveway just beyond the corner. A wreck can happen when a driver making a left turn swings wide into the curbside lane as another driver is turning right into that lane. Wide right turns. Truck and bus drivers sometimes need to swing wide to the left in order to safely negotiate a right turn. They cannot see cars directly behind or beside them. Cutting in between the commercial vehicle and the curb or shoulder to the right increases the possibility of a crash. Backing up. When a truck is backing up, it sometimes must block the street to maneuver its trailer accurately. Never cross behind a truck that is preparing to back up or is in the process of doing so. Remember, most trailers are 8.5 feet wide and can completely hide objects that suddenly come behind them in loading areas. Automobile drivers attempting to pass behind a truck enter a blind spot for both drivers. On our freeways, drivers are caused in most cases when drivers are merging or exiting. Not leaving proper space between vehicles is part of the cause. Not checking rear-view mirrors often for the position of traffic behind you when changing lanes leads to accidents. Head-on collisions. Passing is very dangerous and can lead to head-on collisions. Always make sure you have time and room to get all the way in front of vehicles you are passing without creating danger for vehicles coming towards you. Head-on collisions are the ones most likely to kill people. Rear-end collisions are the greatest danger on freeways. Always leave room for emergency stops. In most driving situations, you slow down or stop before you enter a busy road, but when entering a freeway, you do the opposite. Use the merging or acceleration lane to speed up and merge with fast-moving traffic already on the road. Try to reach freeway speed by the time you start merging. Keep moving if at all possible. A stop might mean a slow and dangerous start into fast traffic. Even slowing down as you approach an entrance can result in a rear-end collision with a driver behind who expects you to pick up speed, not slow down. Fixed objects like trees and parked cars are involved in many accidents. Night driving, reduced visibility, glare from oncoming headlights, and unseen objects in the road all combine to make night driving hazardous. Driving on a slippery roadway surface or braking too sharply can throw your vehicle into a skid. When this occurs, there are several actions to take. 1. Do not press on the brake any further. This will only make the skid worse. 2. Turn the wheels quickly in the direction you want the vehicle to follow. in the direction of the skid. 3. As the car begins to straighten out, turn the wheel quickly back the other way so the vehicle does not skid in the opposite direction. 4. Continue turning the wheel back and forth as necessary until the vehicle straightens to its normal path. Brake failure is not common, but if it should happen, 1. Pump the brakes rapidly. This may build up enough pressure to stop your vehicle. 2. If pumping the brakes does not work, slowly apply the parking brake. Be sure to hold the brake release so you can ease off the brake if the rear wheels lock and the car begins to skid. 3. Shift to a low gear and look for a place to stop. Tire blowouts are very common and can cause an accident. When they happen, 1. Hold the steering wheel tightly and keep your vehicle going straight. 2. Ease off the gas pedal. Do not apply the brakes. 3. Let the vehicle slow down until it is almost stopped. 4. Just before the vehicle stops, pull off the roadway and apply the brakes.